this. Everybody's pictures will pop in.
Oh no.
It's all fancy and lit up. Because I had to change it again now for like the 4th time. Damn it.
It's fine.
Well, time to murder some more people, so Meta has to change things again.
Damn. Oh, it's so much work. So we'll start this tale. Ikarath, you wake up after you fell in the lava, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Species.
But you somehow, when you're waking up now, you magically are not hurt. You're in full perfect health. Your pants and boots, like one of your boots is gone because it got burned off by lava, and some of your pant leg is, but
This is not ideal. I have been in worse. So, oi, where the fuck is everybody?
there's nothing here. However, it is strangely air conditioned.
This isn't such a bad way to go. I wonder what everybody else is up to. And Ikarath would hop out of whatever he's lying and just kind of look around the room.
There are signs that people may have slept here for a long rest amount of time, but they have since left.
It smells like dwarves. Oh wait, I'm traveling with dwarves. That's fine. This is good. And he pokes his head out into the tunnel.
Roll an exhaustion check. So
Is that Constitution save?
Yeah, Constitution save. You take 1 level of exhaustion as soon as you step out. It is that hot. It's like 140 some odd degrees or some shit.
This is not. And I think I'm good in here. And he just goes back around. He just goes back in. Now, if it's just gonna be me in here, I might as well see what I've got. And he starts going through his pockets, just trying to pass the time and whatnot. And I assume he goes into his bag.
Yep, his bag of magicalness, and a little dove-looking thing with a little bit of silk thread hanging out the back comes out of the bag.
What's this then? A spider dove? Did you eat something and you're just trying to poop it out, but it's like, the fuck? I mean, he'll try to figure out why it's got silk hanging out its butt.
Do you touch the silk?
Yeah.
Okay, the silk wraps around your body, full magical girl transformation style, and you disappear once it unravels. And then full on, Sailor Moon magical style, you fall out from the ceiling, from the ribbons, right on top of Jordy's dead body. And are now prone.
That could have gone better, but honestly, I've had worse.
And everybody, you just saw this happen.
Get up!
Beg your pardon, mate. I just fell down here from the sky, apparently. How you doing?
Get up! Move!
May I ask why you're so keen on... Like, I just moved here. Where the fuck are we? What the fuck is that?
Ikarath, do not touch the gem. I will warn you
A
now.
big shiny up there.
Do not touch it unless you want to become dead.
Like Jordy, the person you're standing on.
Ikarath would look down and realize that there is a headless Jordy body and go, "My bad, I see why you wanted me to move, yes, Then he scrambles off of it and goes, now, pray tell, what the fuck, guys? I left you alone for like 15 minutes and you killed somebody?
Jordy didn't give us a choice. And Thaur's gonna remove his hand to show the stab wound that he still has and just be like, Jordy did that after I tried to save his goddamn life the first time.
Yeah, and for some reason, the little killer kid and Elrid decided that instead of trying to get him to a healer of some sort after restraining him, he would just end up dead.
Well, clearly, he doesn't have an head. I don't know why that'd be their decision.
It was too far gone. There was no saving him.
So, it is mildly depressing. No, it's medium depressing. So he touched the gem, is that what you're saying? This is what happened to him.
He attempted to smack the gem to break it, and he kind of went nuts.
One might say he lost his head. it's macabre. I'm sorry. I'm still like, this isn't real to me because I think I don't think actually very often it's not good for you.
Did you just think about the fact that you don't think?
No, I just spoke about it. I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. Thanks, God.
I was just just tossed it in a line.
So, he's fucking hot in here. What are we gonna do with the body? Because it's just gonna cook.
I don't know elven burial rites, so...
Well, I don't think cooking him is one of them.
Yeah, dwarven burial rites are either you put them on a boat and then sail them away and light the boat on fire, or put them on a funeral pyre, or just dump their body in lava. I don't think those are elven burial rites.
No, usually it's like, dig a hole under a tree, or just like sing some tree branches apart and put them inside a tree. What kind of elf was Jordy? And that's it. That's a question for the DM.
I think he was just an elf. Let me look.
It's mildly depressing.
He was a high elf.
Oh, a high elf. Yeah, they've got fancy funeral rites that I probably shouldn't go into. But if we can bring the body with us, then I can conduct them, because I am also a high elf and I do know those. But they're a little bit on the private side, because typically elves live a lot longer. So it's a little bit more of a. Look, I don't want to sound like mean, but I don't
Everybody
think
make
any
a
of you would be
wisdom save.
invited.
Plus 4 to Igaraths.
Okay. So I gotta roll for Riley. I don't think that's supposed to be an advantage, but it doesn't matter. So Magni, you are at present until I say so. More prone to mood swings, and we
Okay.
move to higher levels of emotion on either side of either happy, angry, just high levels of emotions.
So he's bipolar.
I suppose that would be a way to role play it, but just big mood swings, you're slightly more prone to them. You get ticked off a little easier, etc.
Well, anyways, getting the body out, I can carry the body easily. It'd be a bit of a mess. The problem is, I believe Thalrak mentioned the passage was blocked.
I don't.
No, that, but are we just gonna leave this gem that made our friend lose his head?
No, I would like to try to destroy it, but I'm trying to think of a way to do it right now. I'm trying to make sure no one else goes and touches the damn thing.
We were just thinking about burying it.
That doesn't
I
stop
feel like we're pretty
others
far
from-
underground. That doesn't seem.
We're already in the Underdark. This isn't gonna be
I could
solve
always
my
try to
pretty-
cast Shatter on it.
Let's try to make something that would at least prevent us from getting, I don't know, touched by shards. Because if the whole thing can corrupt someone, God forbid what the shards will do.
You can do that cool thing with the wall, right? Right, Thalrak?
It literally covers only Cornwall, and that's it. If I could make it big
Well,
enough
like-
for all of us, I would, but I can't.
Well, no, if you guys leave the room, and then you and me just kind of hunker down behind the wall, I could catch Shatter from behind it. That way, the little slivers, when it explodes, wouldn't necessarily hit us. It'd be like a shield.
Maybe, but I want to try something first before we go shattering it. Because shattering it doesn't necessarily mean it will be staying shattered. I need to try something, but first.
I mean, there's a lot of lava in this room. I feel like a lot of pieces would fall in
I
the
don't
lava.
trust the lava either. This thing has been
I
down
don't
here.
know.
For
It looks
God
pretty
knows how long.
respectable to me.
Forget it. I want to do my thing. I'm gonna keep your thing as a basically a plan B. I don't suspect my plan A will have any sort of working, but I want to see if I can do something first, because if I can do it, then no one on this goddamn plane of existence will be able to touch the damn thing. And I mean for good.
Does
And
anybody
Thomas,
have
you were
like,
like-
a blanket?
I was gonna slowly make his way while bleeding to this little area over here to see if you can find somewhere to just rest or at least sit.
All right.
Ikrath will ask if anybody has a blanket.
What blanket are you talking about? That's not important.
It kind of is. We've kind of got a fallen comrade here, and he's just lying there, all like hands akimbo and stuff. And I don't carry a blanket because I don't sleep in one. But we ought to do something a little bit more proper than just be like, well, Jordy's dead.
He has intentions of covering the body with the blanket as I look at Magni.
Real quick, Meta, your camera cut out.
Motherfucker.
The dice camera is fine, but it's just your.
Yeah, I know
face.
what happened. I got a blanket for free yesterday. We went to a movie theater, and I was going to go buy one, and then it was only $8. I lit one for Andrea, too. And then they charged me for 2. And then they went back to get the other one, we don't have any. And he tried to refund me for one of them, and it refunded for both of them. And apparently he was just done with it, so he's like, just take it. I'm not even going to try and charge you for it again. Just take the one you've got. It's yours.
Awesome. There you go.
That's what's
Free
up.
blanket.
That's what's up.
And that's how I scored a free blanket at a movie theater. All right, so we're back. Thank you.
So I break the fourth dimension to steal the blanket from Meta.
So red blanket would be thematically appropriate.
Well, I was figuring if we had enough wood, I could make a casket because I'm a woodworker.
I feel like an underground mine full of lava is not a conducive place to find wood.
Magni points at the crates and barrels behind the girl.
Dead. Also scaffolding right here that leads up to the top here.
You were saying?
That's not respectable. Fucking I'm not burying him in here. You don't bury high elves underneath the earth this far down with his fucking lava and gems that are nasty. We don't want him coming back without his head now, do we? You want to fucking put him to rest properly. By the way, did his head explode or is it lying around here somewhere?
Fell into the lava after Elrid decided to chop it off.
Oh, Elrid fucking cut it off.
Yes, he did. And
Okay, the way you
before
guys-
that, the little murderous tyke decided to shoot Jordy.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
So
Jordy is corpse is fairly peppered with arrows.
Well, he seems to have Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is just freaking me a little bit out. This is very, very odd, and I'm not appreciative of what's going on here. But yeah, you don't fucking make a casket for an elf, anyways. Maybe we could make a stretcher to help carry him out and stuff like that. It's more important to get him not cooking is the big thing.
Do I find a blanket in here?
Sure. There's several blankets.
I grab one.
Yep.
I walk up and I start pulling arrows out.
Okay, you do that.
And then I cover his body.
Mm-hmm. He is now covered.
And Ikarath, if you bring 2 blankets, Ikarath would lay him out on one of them and then put the other one on top of it and then do some sort of elvish knot tucking where like you basically like braid or knead the blankets 2 together so it's like a hot pocket crust with a body inside.
Well, I point towards where the blankets are. Where I got them. Because I only brought the one.
Ikarath would go over and grab another one and bring it back then.
Alright, everybody roll Constitution saving throw. Except for Thalrak.
Still.
Yep, you got some immunity
immune.
still.
Oof.
You gotta add +4 though. It's still not good.
Oh.
Who are we missing? Anybody or no? That's everybody, right?
That was 3 2s in a row.
So yes, all 3s of you gain another level of exhaustion. As you can feel the heat beating upon you.
I think we gotta go, mate. I don't know what you're doing over there, but like we gotta. It's fucking hot.
Howard's
I
gonna
think we should
look up and ask if anyone's tried to like make this thing explode yet.
Alright, he's got a plan.
Yeah, he said he had a plan, but he hasn't done anything because he must just not care.
Oh shit.
He needs to learn to respect his elders anyway. Calling me ignorant.
I glare at Maggie.
Thalrak hears that and comes to the doorway and just looks dead-eyed at Magni. I ain't here to be disrespectful. I am here to make sure we don't lose another goddamn friend here. Alright? I've been with that man for a long time and now he suddenly died because he decided to touch something that he shouldn't have, and that's got corrupted. He fucking stabbed me because I tried to save his life, and my repentance for it is to watch him die. So excuse me
you should
for
have
being
tried
a little
harder.
tempered.
Maybe you should have tried harder then.
Everybody make wisdom saves except Elrid needs to make wisdom save -2.
Wait, with 1 level of exhaustion, is it at disadvantage?
Is it?
It's not.
Thought it was skills only.
Okay, and what is about 2nd level?
2nd level is half movement.
Okay, so then the grass
Disadvantage
still
on
fine.
ability checks. Speed is halved at 2.
Yeah. You guys are keeping track of your exhaustion levels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at a level 3 where you get disadvantage
Okay.
on saving throws.
So
and
everyone's still fine. Continue as you were.
do I sense anything at this point from these wisdom saves or no?
No. Not
Well,
unless you
still,
were
like,
somehow predisposed towards empathy.
Yeah. The heat is still a concern, though.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we should get moving. I can carry Jordyle's body if you'd like. I have a way. As much as I don't want to. We need to move before the heat starts getting to everyone.
Before it kills all of us. Except for Mr. Perfect Cleric of Morden over there who doesn't seem to be affected.
Me?
Balrak, you think you'll be fine on your own for a little bit?
I'll be fine, but Magni, I ain't perfect. I wish to hell I were, because then I can protect those that I care most about, and that includes your fat, sorry old ass.
What did you just call me?
You
Magni,
hurt me.
let's go. As you guys watch as I start to transform into a giant goat. Small ass person turned into a giant goat. And I nod my head to put Jordile's body on my back. And do you mind increasing my size of my token to like large?
What race is your character?
Goat.
I'm a halfling.
Halfling. Okay. So I think Ikarath is the largest member of the party now.
At least for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I start carrying his body
So where?
towards well,
Question, is the room that I'm in AC'd as well, or is it not?
No, it is not.
Okay. It looked like the other rooms, but I at least wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, they don't have doors.
Yeah.
so is this path can we walk through or...
I mean, it'd be kind of difficult. You'd have to crawl over this thing and a bunch of fallen rubble. It'd probably be easier that way.
Okay. So we'll just pretend I'm carrying Jordy because I can't move his token.
Elrak, are we going to do something about this gym right now, or are we coming back for it later?
We'll come back for it. For now, just y'all need to go. I'm gonna try my thing here in a minute. Once I can get my breath from the stab here, and also try to calm down my anger right now, because I'm angry at a lot of things, and it's none of you. As much as I yell at Magni for it.
Alright then, if
just
you
out
need
of
anything, I'm
fear.
just gonna be right down the hallway. We won't leave without you.
Appreciate it, and Ikarath, if I do need you, I'll come get you.
Just
Or
out of
just
curiosity,
holler. It's pretty echoey, and yeah, I'll probably hear you if you just holler.
what is it that you're planning on doing?
Something that I don't know if it will cost me anything, but I suspect it will. And he's gonna like walk to the like where he's out on the map and just like look at the gem.
Okay. The gem is still sitting there radiating and swirling with the blackness inside of it. Let's see.
As Elred is leaving, if Elred looks back at all, he's gonna see Tharek like put his hammer at his side with the head, like the hammer head down on the ground with the handle sticking up, and he's gonna like.
How
drop
big
two
is your
pieces of
wall?
crack. Matt, can we do that in private or a secret chat?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
I mean, we could do it in voice if you just
Oh.
want to move this down to the.
How big is your wall?
So the wall only goes. It's 1 foot by 2.5 feet. It doesn't say that. You never gave me a depth of it, but I just assumed it was like 1 foot in depth. So
And
it's a
how
1
often
by
do you
1
get to use it? Normally?
once a day after a long rest. But he wants to like do this all at once, and I don't know if you would. And I also wanted to clarify this with you. Were we able to, Like, was this able to be stat? Because I've always played it as if I cast it, if I had an older instance that I didn't dispel, it disappears. Because I didn't want it to, because I was like, that seems more balanced than I can keep casting it and basically build, you know, at some point an entire house made of this, as like an example.
Yeah, we're gonna go with it's one instance, but that instance grows as it levels.
Okay.
And
Is-
I'm
Is there a way that
I would have I'm just gonna say that I would have allowed that to do it, but I'm not gonna let you do it because you'd just be wasting your time because it wouldn't accomplish anything, and taking a penalty to accomplish nothing would be kind of a shit move.
I mean, the way he sees it is, this is out of character, like, this is in
Yeah.
character thought, like, whether or not you want it, like, whether or not it plays out down the line, that's fine, I don't care, because it could be more story element. Like, as far as he's aware, nothing can break through to it, because even you said it's impervious to everything, and is
Yeah, I
immovable.
mean, if you want to attempt it, there will be a penalty for it, and I will certainly let you do it.
No. I was. Anywho, no. My thought process was, I would risk. I am totally cool with him not being able to ever cast this again, or at least until you determine a level, whether it's like now or outside a session, which would probably be the more likely case of him getting able to like cast it like a second time or a quote unquote second instance. But that's up to you.
Like I said, I would allow you with a penalty to do it, but out of game, I'm warning you, like, you're taking a penalty and you're not going to accomplish anything productive. Like, I don't want to, like, slap you with a penalty. Like, if you want it for roleplay purposes, I will do it, and it will work.
Well, what would the penalty be then that you're gonna do?
Thalric, it would burn you out of that spell for a year, but Thalric wouldn't know why. You just would no longer have access to it for 1 year.
Shit, I don't even know if this campaign is even gonna last a whole year. Well, I mean,
we're already like 8 months in or 9 months in.
Yeah.
And this is a never-ending campaign, so
Yeah.
like we have a whole season 2 already plotted out for where we're starting with it from here.
All right.
So, and then there's a season 3 arc beyond that. So,
Like, out of character, if you said it's not gonna really do anything, like, I don't know what you have planned for it, but if Borden's Wall's not gonna be able to stop anything, then I'll think of something else.
yeah, no, it'll play out. You'll know what's happening.
Okay.
So, all right.
I'll just basically go with Morden just gives him like a signal and it doesn't happen, or like.
Oh, I'll tell you what happens when you do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Am I back in the right place now?
No, we're not.
Why is Dragonheart's thing say green, but I don't hear him? Does anybody else hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I'm on my phone.
I can hear you well, but I use the big brain solution of just taking your slider in my Discord and moving it to the...
He's already at 200% for me.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna move everybody down real low.
No, don't do that.
Rip spaghetti.
And everybody goes down real low, and this goes down real low, and I go down real low, and then I turn everything up. All right.
If I take my earbuds out of my ears, if that will help. I'm not sure.
Okay. Everybody talk in order. I'll call you Riley.
Hello.
Goji.
Hello.
Matt.
Hello.
Ikarath. Ikarath again.
Yeah.
Thalrak. Thalrak again.
Oh my god.
Okay, one more through. Riley,
Hello.
Goji,
Howdy.
Matt,
Yeah.
Ikarath, and Thalrak.
Onomatopoeia.
Okay, good. Dragonheart?
Hello.
Okay, we're about balanced as we're gonna get here. Let me check my audio real quick. Thalrak, you do what you describe what you're doing.
Well, since no one's around, Thalrak is gonna pray to Morden, and he's going to try to do his Morden's wall around the gem.
Well, Alred's gonna be watching. He won't leave you alone.
Okay, then you get to watch as he's doing his prayer hands, pulling together, and he just quietly prays to himself and goes, Morden, please let this water. And he slams his hands down on the ground and tries desperately to get the Morden's wall to encase the gem.
All right, so the wall starts out as its original size, and it starts growing, and you feel a burning coming from your hands that are touching the ground, and you take 6 burn damage. Do you wish to continue?
So my hands are starting to
Yeah.
burn a little bit.
Yep.
Dark's gonna continue just a little more. He thinks it's a test or something at this point.
Okay.
He's gonna try to go a little further. If the wall gets about.
Do you have heat
halfway,
resistance?
Yeah.
Then that would be half that, right?
Yeah. Resistance.
So 3 damage. Okay, so the wall continues to stretch out more. Put your health down. There we go. Stretch out more around it, and it's a little bit more than halfway. And you take 1 damage of heat damage, which remains 1 damage of heat damage.
All right,
Do you wish
he's
to
gonna-
continue?
No, he's gonna stop at this point.
Okay. So it stops at a little bit more than halfway. And the burning to your hands stop, but you feel that you've lost access to this spell for the next 3 months. And the wall starts vibrating and shaking, and little bits crumble away, and some red and black light radiates from it before it shatters. And make a dex save. And Riley, make a dex save. Okay, and take 2, 3, 4, 5 damage apiece as projectile shards of Morden's wall cut across your arms and limbs. Thalrak falls unconscious.
I am stable, but I am absolutely unconscious.
And that happens. Oh, good. Riley, your turn.
Alred will immediately yell back to the group. Everyone, it didn't go as planned. We need help.
Oh no! Not another one!
Alred's gonna walk up to check on
I just look
Alrak.
back.
What? Matt?
I just look back and I stare at the others. Say, kinda can't speak at the moment.
That's true, you're a goat. Ikarath, you doing anything?
I mean, he heard the noise, but it tells him to yell.
Oh no, he did yell.
Elred yelled.
Like 4 people? Or...
Yeah. He's a guy that didn't go as planned.
Oh, then Icarus would sprint it.
Alright, and you find Thalrak bleeding on the ground, unconscious.
did, it
should have been
didn't
a
go
better
well.
guard. Oh no, I should have been better.
I don't know what happened. He was just on the ground summoning some sort of force field, and then it just shattered, and it hit. Pieces of it hit me. I guess it hit him, and now
Shards went everywhere.
he's just there, unconscious.
One moment, I might be able to use some of my ability to lay on hands. And Mai's gonna touch Thorak's head, and he's going to use 15 of his lay on hands.
Ooh.
That gets him up. Dark immediately just shoots up from his prone position, just sitting up, and just starts.
You okay, boy?
No, it didn't. It didn't. Goddamn blur. And he's gonna look at his hands that are still they're not scarred or anything, but they're still burning to him.
Albert's gonna pluck out a chunk of sulfur that he got from earlier in the cave and ask if anyone has a fire spell.
All right.
On the-
Also, what's Cormal doing?
He's probably shocked at the moment from what happened. He's not doing much.
Okay, he's just huddling in
you
the
do
corner
s-
with Keely.
And you do see a giant coat approaching with Jordy's body.
Yeah.
Or
Covered by
actually,
blankets.
yeah.
All right, so Cormal is still scarred in the corner. Dalek, Elrid, Magni, Icareth.
Dark's just sitting there, staring at his hands with a look of disbelief and existential dread setting in.
So Albert's gonna look at Ikrath and ask if he has this fire spell.
Oh yeah, I've got several. What would you have in mind?
Well, sulfur explodes when it is hit with extreme heat. We could try and blow up
A lot of
gem.
things. A lot of things do explode when hit with extreme heat.
Yeah, but sulfur is like the first stage of gunpowder.
Do we have sulfur?
I have a kilogram of it right here.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I can also cast shatter on the gem thing. It works really well on structures like that, inorganic materials.
What do we think? Which one would work better?
Not sure we could try both.
Yeah,
I
I think
see.
we should try shatter first because that's a lot easier. It's just boom, shatter. And the sulfur one sounds like we'd have to I don't know, walk over towards it.
Also,
All right.
Cormal, you might want, or Dragonite might want push to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get everything set up.
Has Thorak stood up?
Dark at this point is gonna slowly stand up and just look at Icareth and go, let's try shattering it. I got nothing else. But I don't
I
have.
mean, it looks like you did something in here, man. Which something is better than nothing. When we leave here today, you
It
will know that you
shattered.
didn't do nothing.
It shattered Moradin's wall. It was supposed. It's supposed to be impervious, and this thing shattered it. This goddamn thing shattered my strongest connection to Moradin like it was nothing.
Albert's gonna put his hand on Thorak's shoulder and be like, "It's okay. Let's go and grab some cover so Ikrath can try his shatter spell."
Okay. I got nothing else. Let's go. I can check on Cornwall, I guess. If you guys need me for anything. And he's gonna put his hands on both. If Icareth and Magni are the two that are staying, he's gonna put a hand on each of you, and he's gonna cast
Oh, Magni's not gonna stay, so just grab.
well, he's gonna cast protection from energy. It's his last level spell, and he's giving you resistance to fire damage. That is if you're willing.
Constitution saves, everybody.
God damn it.
Last one.
Cornwall, Cornwall hasn't made any because Cornwall ain't been here. Cornwall's gonna make 3 of these motherfuckers. Cornwall only has 1 level. Oh, Cornwall is here to do them. Cornwall gets
he's
luckier
in.
than I did. Cornwall gets no exhaustions. Anybody below a 15 take an additional level of exhaustion.
Ugh. What's level 2?
Well,
Half speed.
well, now with
Yeah.
And everybody
that
make a
Icareth
wisdom
has-
save. Well, sorry, no, not Cornwall and Elizabeth. Magni, Icareth, Elred, and Thalarak need to make a wisdom. Icareth, you are more prone to emotional outbursts and mood swings in either direction. Elred, you are as well. Magni, are you at disadvantage for a reason?
Because of
his
So
third
yeah,
level exhaustion.
Yes, okay, I'm just making sure that it wasn't a mistake. So you are fine. Well, I mean, you're not because you already have 1 of those, but you didn't gain an additional 1. And Thalarak, you also are now more prone to mood swings, emotional volatility, etc. Continue.
Oh, good. The powder keg's already on another powder keg. This is good.
So I assume we're just gonna back up and have Icarus cast his spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Icarus would cast it from the back of the room.
And what are you casting again?
He's casting Shatter.
And don't forget, you have resistance to fire now if anything does happen.
And it does double damage on structures like the fucking gem. Unless the gem is not made of inorganic material.
The spell expands and does its shatter thing, but as it hits the gem, it just dissipates. It's gone. It spreads out beyond the gem, but in all the places, kind of like if you had like a big blast, like how the soot would just come out in a line from something in the way. That's kind of what's happened here. It just absorbed it as it came into contact. Just poof.
I might need to try the sulfur thing, because I don't think they did much.
Elred's gonna walk up and give it to Icarus and say, "I'm sorry, I'm just too done in by this heat. Are you able to put the sulfur close to the gem yourself?"
Yeah, just no touching, right? That's the rule.
Yeah, don't touch the gem. Just get it as close as possible, and then back up and cast a fire spell on it.
Yeah, all right. So Icarus would walk over
All right.
all the way around, climb all the way
Wisdom
up.
save -2.
Excuse me.
Continue.
He walks up, he puts the thingy down, and then I'm assuming that this isn't all that high, so he would just hop down.
Yeah, he
and
can
start
do that.
He wouldn't put it super right up against the gem, but he would put it where he can see it from the back of the room up here on the scaffolding.
Okay.
And he'd retreat to back over into here, and he would cast probably Firebolt on it.
All right, so it explodes and the platform splits down the center and the gem falls in between the cracks and starts sinking into the lava, which starts to bubble and froth.
Oh.
Ikrath kind of skitters around the corner. He says, "We might need to go, we might not, but like I would bet that we do need to go because it kind of fell in the lava."
Okay. Let's get out of here.
We're
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Sorry, what? What was that you just said?
caving.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I've got something for this. And he'll cast Shatter again.
Okay. And where are you casting it?
Like on the cave-in right here.
Okay, and what's the radius?
The radius for Shatter is only like 10-foot radius, so I'd cast it like just on, you know, I would guess where the center of this is at the bottom, you know.
Yeah, so Cormal, not Keely, Ikarath, Elizabeth, all make that save.
I specifically moved so you all have plus.
So make your dex saves, I think, right? No, con saves.
Cormal just goes unconscious because the minimum damage of Shatter does more damage than Cormal's health.
Oh, Cormal gets knocked the fuck out as a giant chunk
I
of
have
boulder
2 HP.
rocks his head.
So there's no way I can save that will make it so I take less than my HP of damage. So.
Yep. As the barrier blows itself apart, but it knocks Cormal unconscious. Ikarath takes 10 damage. Elizabeth is able to avoid it. There you go.
Alright, we're not trapped anymore. Let's go, 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 go.
The lava starts nipping at your heels as it's rising and bubbling.
This is very uncomfortable.
Alrak is gonna
If you
grab
guys would-
Forball and swing him over his shoulders. So Tharak is carrying Formal.
Okay. Do you guys go through the portal?
Yeah.
Oh
Is there
yeah,
a fucking portal?
Yeah.
yeah, the one that we came in
Why
from.
would you look at that? We're just gonna hop in through there? Okay.
Okay, the lava is all the way up to here. There's this left right here. And a little bit left over here. The rest is all...
You know, I have a bad feeling about this.
Who's carrying Cormal?
I am.
Okay.
How about the stairs?
You could climb up the stairs.
Alright, let's go up the stairs, up the stairs.
Talk about what you're doing while you go up the stairs.
Let's go up the
I think
stairs.
Ikrath would cast haste on himself, because he doesn't want to be swallowed up by the lava.
Well, I'm a giant goat carrying Jordy, so I'm being cautious, but still walking up.
Cormal's just straight up unconscious. He's not bleeding out or anything, right?
No, he is not.
Okay.
I have to find a map. I often don't know where I'm going, but I don't know why I did this to myself.
There would be no reason.
Healy has disappeared, by the way, just so you know.
Okay. Sorry about this. I did not plan very well. This reminds me of the oldest of the days when we used to have much long transitions between maps because I never knew what I was throwing in.
Always do the Elder Scrolls Classic and add in some sort of weird shortcut on the first map.
Or just have a bunch of fun facts while we're waiting for the map to load.
Yeah. What are some fun facts about Dog Pound D&D that everyone should know? Let's start with you guys. Got to give it.
Meta's a good DM. As much as he's like, I'm too new, I don't know what I'm doing.
I am totally not good at this.
Dude, you were very good at this.
Having a dexterity as a dump stat is a bad idea.
There's a lot. Having anything as a dump stat in Dog Pound D&D is a bad idea.
Clerics
That is
only
not
being able to
true.
ever-
Wisdom has been a great dump stat for me.
Because you've gotten uncommonly lucky rolls.
I have a 4 in wisdom, okay? You can't just be like, well, if it works, then it doesn't count.
I have low intelligence and hasn't given me any problems.
Clerics
Don't
only
ever
being
take
able
a
to-
constitution of -3.
Oof. Rip that.
How do you guys feel about water?
Oh,
Oh, I can
better
just
than
swim in
lava.
that now.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Is it cocaine or is it opioid induced water?
look, it could be better than our current situation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, with water we have a chance to fail our athletics check. In lava we just burn to death.
I
Yeah.
mean, true.
I just
Slightly more
auto-swim,
forgiving.
so water is fine, lava's a problem, unless it's a cave and I can just climb over it.
Also, you guys are the first ones to ever encounter lava in the game. Congratulations.
And the last!
I thought we encountered some lava in the mines.
I
Quiver
don't
mines.
think so. Did you?
Nope, that
I
was
thought
just
we
red
did.
acid.
I could be wrong.
It was just red acid.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry.
red acid. Yeah. Different, completely different things.
Like the psychedelic kind of acid.
I mean, was Ikarath involved? Probably. All right.
Could you let me know if we switch maps? I can only have one screen open.
Yep, we've switched maps. You guys are at the bottom.
Okay.
Out of the bottom, now we here.
Can I be grown again?
Bah. Cormal's unconscious, being carried by Thalrak.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are looking around, and you guys can see that the lava is ever rising.
Is this a gap?
Yeah, I think it's a gap.
Yep. It's floating magically for some reason.
Oh. What's your teleport?
My teleport's 15 feet.
I don't think there's anywhere that's quite inside that. Nope. What are you guys doing?
Is this like how far down is the?
20 feet.
We're gonna
Here.
have to jump this.
20-foot drop.
Oh.
By chance, does anyone have Beast Speak?
The lava continues to rise.
The one that probably does is unconscious at the moment. Actually, I think Cornwall actually does, but he's currently unconscious.
Okay, Ikarath is gonna try to take a running leap at it.
All right.
Yes, this
What's
man.
your
did-
And
strength?
he's got haste right now, so he's a fucking zoomy boy.
Acrobatics at advantage. Or is it be athletics? Which would it be?
First of all,
I
what's
mean, we
your
can say
strength?
strength is 15.
Okay. So honestly, athletics probably,
Let's go with athletics.
and his
What's
DC
your
is 1.
What's your base default run thing?
His base speed is
when it comes
is
to
30,
jumping.
Yeah, what's your automatically allowed?
It's your
15.
strength, so it'd be 15.
If you
for
get a
him.
10 feet, if you get 10 feet of running start, it's your strength.
He took a running start.
Yeah, you made
And
that.
then the saving throws, the DC for the saving throw is the distance minus your strength. So he had to beat a DC of 1.
Yep.
No,
I
the
take it
reason
we're
why-
trying to get to over here. Is that high ground?
Yeah, there's a passage cave leading off over here, and it's the highest
Is-
of all the areas.
Is Jordy tied down to me, or
Yes.
is he just loosely on me? He's tied down?
Yeah.
Okay. I jump over. I do a running start, jump over, strength of 17. I make it.
Okay.
So this is roughly a what is that? A 17-foot.
Yeah.
16.
So, how would
Okay,
the
Ikarath is going to have a massive callback here. He is going to take out Borby's grapple flail whip. And he is going to make the jump, and if it looks like he's not going to make it, he's going to try to latch on to the other side.
All right, go ahead.
Strength
Yeah,
again?
This is
Athletics. Yep.
actually that's 18. It looks like. Yeah, he makes it.
Yeah, you make it.
Okay, he turns around and he tosses he like offers to toss the grapple flail whip to anybody who wants it. It's like a whip with a grapple end on it.
Okay, I need to make a DC of 1. What is my athletics stat? It's +3.
How would like the second level exhaustion affect the jumping thing?
Does it?
I'm
Would
just
it
asking.
half its jump?
So it halves your maximum movement, which means technically it's more pertaining towards combat, but by technicality, if he were to jump, your jump distance is not allowed to be higher than your movement.
I couldn't hear anything.
That means your jump distance, you can't make it because you can only be 12.5 distance.
Even on
Yeah,
crack
your jump
cocaine.
distance cannot be higher than your movement.
Wait, Ikarath, what's your base movement? Because you're 2 levels exhausted, right?
Yeah, no, I'm realizing that now.
Oh, you were not able to make that. You had to roll your flail with a attack.
Yeah, okay.
Do you grapple on strength check?
I'm still making all these at disadvantage. Should I be making these at advantage or not advantage? Haste only gives you advantage on dexterity, technically.
Yep. Yeah, you make it up.
Good. Again, he turns around and he offers to toss it to anybody who makes it to the middle section.
Lava has come up to here now.
Alright. Thought I was gonna take a small
Rumble,
second,
rumble.
and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Cornwall.
Okay.
He's just doing it at first level because that's all he can do.
I look at not Jordy. I look at Ikrath, kind of signal like get Jordy off my back.
Ikrath would grab him.
Congrats, Cormal. You were up with
Cormal, you can be conscious.
4 hit points.
All right, what are you guys doing? The lavas continue to rise and bubble up. You've
Tharek's
seen
gonna,
entire land masses go covered by this.
Tharek is gonna try to jump it, but if Cormal wants to stay on his back, he can stay on his back.
Do you have 2
is
levels of
hopping back to
exhaustion?
pick up. Elizabeth is picking anyone up.
Okay. As soon as
Hello?
Elizabeth comes back, Tharek's gonna put Cormal on Elizabeth.
Okay, bye.
And he's gonna let anybody else who wants to go.
And you take 2?
Because Cormal is small, yes. If Cormal was medium, I would say no because it would affect my movement.
Magni, are you...
Elred, go!
Jump.
No, Elred, go! Go!
Okay, Elred's gonna get on Elizabeth's back.
Okay, so I can make the first jump, no problem. And make the second jump. And then I'm gonna roll again.
Oh, the lava's
Pray to
coming
God for
up, Tharek and Magni, behind you.
Oh well, I was gonna wait till Elred did his rolls, and then I was gonna say I'm gonna start jumping.
All right, jump.
All right, I'm doing the running.
You didn't have time.
Okay.
So Tharek and Magni, make your jumps.
I need to clear like 3 feet.
Oh,
I barely make it.
Yep. Magni?
Did Elizabeth come back for Magni or just leave him there?
There's not
I
enough time.
didn't have time.
The time that they would have came. There's time that she might be able to come back to the middle one, but to make it this far, like all the way back to the start. But
Yeah, that would allow you to make it over. And now Elizabeth can take Magni.
I take Magni.
And then Thalrak.
And
Tharek's into his run and jump, which the gap for this one on the side isn't that big. It's what? It's
That
he can
one's
make
gone
that
now, though.
Oh, that one's gone now.
Yup.
All right. Well,
I was in the middle of drawing over it as you were saying, but I'm like, oh shit.
and then I signaled Akrath again to put Jordy back on my back.
I'm gonna make the jump, and I gotta clear at least 5.
Okay. Very
Elred's gonna grab a rope and get ready to like drop it down.
This is where I die.
Ikrath would hand when he sees that. Ikrath would hand Elred the grapple flail whip, so that way you can actually like
Thalrak
try to
makes
snag him out of
it.
the air if he can't.
Oh, he
Okay,
makes
good.
it.
Oh, thank God.
And now you guys might want to run because the lava's starting to lift up over
Yeah,
there.
we're absolutely running.
I hope that Ruby's dead after all this.
We don't know.
You are in the
All
top.
the way down here.
No, you're in the top right.
Oh, where that cave-in was.
Oh, you did the.
Did the rocks move?
No, the rock's still there. You're just behind the rocks.
Oh,
Oh.
is there like far enough away somewhere that we can be clear?
Oh no,
of-
the lava's creeping up behind you.
So we can't be clear of the inevitable shatter.
But you all have +4.
As they're approaching it, Ikrath would be out in front on his coke. Can he see that it's blocked and cast shatter before anybody else gets in range?
You do have the movement speed, so I would.
Yeah, sure.
So that's 30, right? 30 damage to it.
Yep. And Ikarath would need to roll a save, I'd assume. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm still at advantage.
Oh, you
Well,
only take
21
half of
works.
that. So you're able to blow the rocks apart. Let me go and flip to the right thing for that. Come on. Nope.
As soon as the path is clear.
That's fine.
it's
That's fine. It's clear. Let's go. The lava's nipping up behind you.
After one.
Hody ho!
Roll exhaustion checks. Constitution
Okay.
saves.
Wait, do I still have to? Am I still safe or no?
You're still safe. I don't know if Elizabeth is anymore.
Well, for Ikarath, because he's resistant to fire, would that give him that resistance so he doesn't have to roll? 'Cause that's good
Ikarath,
for
are you resistant to fire?
I
gave
have
him
I
that
have
re-
a spell
gave
on
it-
me right now.
Yeah, I gave
Oh,
him
then
that
you don't need
protection
to
from
roll it.
energy. That's why I'm
That's
asking.
good because I failed my save.
This is why.
Magni
This is
takes
perfect.
an additional level. Elred takes an additional level.
Oh god.
As everybody sprints past him, can Ikarath turn around and cast a chromatic orb of cold into the lava to try to get it explode and collapse the mine shaft?
You can try. You do not succeed. It stops just short and launches into the minecart.
He swears and then continues to run.
You're all over in the bottom right, except for Jordy's not there no more. You guys came from that way. As the lava continues to pursue you.
No. Just gonna keep running.
Magni, hurry up. Hey, we never killed that thing.
Nope.
I was just gonna keep running straight forward. No
Ikarath,
stopping.
roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fine, I have a -3 on perception.
You smell
Oh,
all
no!
kinds of mushrooms coming out of that
no.
room, the most delectable sorts in all shapes and sizes.
Oh no.
Ikarath ducks in real quick to just grab some. Shit.
1 gram of sandpaper, 1 gram of pink seed, 1 of red seed, 1 galaxy mushroom, and
Seed.
1
Red seed. What was it? Galaxy mushroom? Mushroom. And then what's the last one?
and 1 hoarder's delight.
One hoarder's light. Gotcha. And then he dashes back out, I assume.
Yep.
Just keeps running. He does look over down this pathway where he lost his hand, but he doesn't remember that necessarily, so he just twinges and is kind of like, oh, I wonder why I hate that direction. And keeps going.
All right, so yeah, you guys make your way up and out.
The door. Did they open the door for us?
No, but you guys can just barge through.
Good.
Are there people around?
You can see people off in the distance running towards there, as you can see spouts of like little teeny volcanoes spouting steam and smoke in a couple of
Okay,
areas.
so they're aware of what's going on.
Yeah, they know what's going on here.
Okay.
Oh crap! Let's go!
We need to get the wagon. We gotta go. And Dark's gonna start leading them towards town. But as they get to the main gate, at least, he's gonna yell at the group to go get the wagon and tornado and make their way out. He's gonna try to go find his parents.
All right, the rumbling of the ground stops. You can see a little bit of lava come out and then solidify. Nope, that's not the tool I want. And kind of bury all of this. In blackened lava.
Oh, so just around the mine area is.
Yep.
Okay.
It's settled down at that level. And it's radiating a very nasty energy. So what are
So
you
we
guys
may
doing?
have just put this entire town out of business.
No, they'll find a way.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Why is the map so cut off?
Oh.
I'll have to fix it.
It's roll 20 being roll 20.
There we go. Okay, go ahead with what you're doing. What are you guys doing?
Dalek is gonna. If we're all going into town, Dalek is gonna look at the group and be like, "Should we try to go rest? Because I am absolutely tired, and I think we all need."
Howard's gonna be like leaning onto a wall because he's so tired, and be like, "I've never heard better words come out of your mouth."
I'm fine with resting. I'm not feeling too good right now.
So you guys going to the inn?
Hold on, I heard Formal try to say something, but he's
Yeah.
quiet.
What?
He said he wasn't
was
feeling too
adorable.
good. Cornwall said he was fine with it because he wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah, let's go to the inn and rest
Alright.
up.
Ian?
I remain as a goat because I'm still carrying the body.
Oh.
All right, you're back at Orland's Axe.
At some point, Ikarath would have taken Jordael's body and started carrying it.
And we got the cheesecakes. Just making sure.
Okay. When he takes the body, that's when I transform back.
All right. Make sure you guys. I do use map the map and things on the map that I will not describe. That's all I have to say. Continue.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
If it's on the map, it exists in the world.
Oh, like I said, I'm visiting family, so I'm going to actually have to pop out here now. I'm sorry I'm leaving so early.
That's fine.
That's fine. Take it easy, dude.
We'll just send you to bed.
Yes, but if you guys travel, Cormal will be clinging close to Falrak from this point on. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Fun.
See you.
All right. So continue on. What are you guys doing? You guys walked into the inn.
Elred's gonna be like leaning onto the bar, sweat dripping off of him, kind of out of breath, and ask Orlon for his coldest, most refreshing beer.
That'll be an orange ox. It'll be 3 gold pieces.
And pays the 3 gold.
Hands it over to you, and you can literally see. You see, it's not smoke coming off of it, but something.
And Elred downs it like it's the
Con
first
save?
thing of water he's seen in.
2 con saves.
Okay, so I'm on level 3 exhaustion. Is that how is this all gonna work?
Does anybody know how that works?
You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage on save throws.
There you go. So,
Yeah, but your advantage as a dwarf on
So it just
Alcohol.
nullifies.
well, you
Okay.
don't have it for one of the saves. So one of them roll at disadvantage, and then the second one roll normal. Okay, you are not drunk even a little bit, but it does almost like scald your throat with how cold it is. It doesn't hurt it at all, but it's that frigidly cold, and it just spreads out to your entire body.
Elred's gonna like sit down and be like, "Damn, that was what I needed."
You can take away 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
I walk up, I sit up. It's like, hello, good sir. How much would it be for a room?
Do you want the bad room, the good room, or the bestest room?
I'll take the good room.
1 gold.
I fork up 1 gold.
He
And I
takes
go- and I go to wherever he points me.
up over there. There's stairs going up there.
And I
Magni?
just go straight to bed.
All right.
Magni begins. As Magni sees Cornwall go off to base, so the little killer goes to sleep. But then he walks back this way and he notices Trevor and he goes towards Trevor's table.
He looks over at you.
Hey, you weirdo!
Make a wisdom save.
Oof.
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 That's a 8.
Oof.
Nat 8.
Take. He does a little flick of his pinky finger off of his thumb at you, and you feel a twinge in your mind, like you're being flicked in the brain, and you take 2 damage. And you just seems like, care to rephrase that.
Hello, Trevor.
Hello, rude little dwarf.
Well, I've got bad news.
I'm assuming you had something to do with sealing off the mines and the crystal.
Well, that was mostly Ikarath, I believe, but more importantly, Jordy died.
The brightest flames burn out the quickest.
After he hit the crystal, he sort of became a
You
corrupted
let
version.
him touch the crystal.
He's faster than me. I was exhausted, and I'm old, and I'm a dwarf. He's got longer legs, he's young, and he wasn't as exhausted as I was.
I guess he wasn't as intelligent as I thought.
Don't disrespect the dead. Anyway, you should be disrespecting the little brat that helped kill him.
I care not for who kills who amongst you. Such things are beneath my attentions.
Pompous prick.
Roll wisdom save.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
God.
He kind of brings his hands together and claps them in front of your face, and you feel it. To you, it sounds like the loudest percussion, and you start bleeding out your ears and take 9 damage. But it was all in your head.
Oh, ow, gosh!
You said what again?
Sorry, Trevor. I'm gonna go to sleep. Jeez, how do you do that mind stuff anyway?
When you lived as long as I have, you pick up a few tricks.
How long have you lived?
I'm not sure exactly. It feels like it's been 3,000-4,000 years at this point.
Whoa! You don't look older than me, yet you're almost 10 times my age. Maybe more.
He smiles at you. Roll perception. You don't notice shit.
Anyway, I'm going to sleep.
All right.
Good seeing you. Maybe say hi to Thalrak or something if he comes by.
All right. So you walk away. Thalrak, what are you doing?
Oh, I just put it in the chat. I'm literally just sitting there, facing the fort, and just kind of zone out, staring at the flickering flames, as I'm replaying the events of Morden's wall shattering from the gem.
All right. And Icareth?
Hold on. Sorry, I just put a big mouthful of chips in my mouth. Icareth wants to do something a little time consuming. He wants to first get the nicest room he can from the innkeeper. And take
10 gold.
And then he'll take Jordy's body there and leave it wrapped up for now. But then instead of resting right away, he would go outside the city and find somewhere where the trees grow densely. And he wants to dig a fairly deep hole. Somewhere where
all you're able to find is one Charlie Brown tree barely clinging to life on the edge of the river.
Oh. It's not ideal. But all right, that one tree is going to be so he would dig a grave there. And if there's any like dead branches or leaves or anything around there, he would put them in the hole. And then when he gets back to the inn, he would
All right, why not
unwrap
come over
Jordy's.
here and draw what you're making?
It's just going to be a simple grave. Nothing special is going to be about the marking.
Okay,
of it. It's
a
just
simple
what.
grave.
Yeah. So he would then he would strip Jordy down to his under and clean the body one last time. He would also look through Jordy's stuff to see if he can find any seeds of any plants, specifically like poison plants that Jordy might be growing. or not growing, but have like on his person? Because I know Jordy had a lot of poison.
I don't think he had any plant seeds.
Okay, well in that case, he's probably gonna end up using some of his own mushrooms. But after he has cleaned him, he would rewrap him back up and then take a nap. And in the morning, he's going to suggest we hold a funeral for him.
All right, I've set up your gravesite. In the bottom right of the map. All right, so we're back to Orland's axe. So you're going to sleep for the remainder of the night? Aren't there?
I'm going to send you a message here on Discord real quick about what I want the funeral to do, and you can yay or nay it.
And yeah,
Wrath is going. If Thalrak is allowed, he's going to go with them.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Well, it's more on Ikarath. Will he let Thalrak go?
To dig the hole, sure. And he would kind of explain what he wants, like that he wants to have a funeral the next day and stuff like that. But for like the washing of the body and the preparation for what he wants to do tomorrow, probably not. So, let me finish typing that out to Meddadog.
Okay, that's, like if it's just helping dig the grave, that's fine. He at least wants to be there when the body's put in.
That'll be public tomorrow with everybody.
Okay.
All right, so Thalrak, what are you doing? Going to bed after
If
that?
it's, yeah.
Okay, so everybody can take their long rests and heal up. Hormal's just going to want to stay in the room the entire day and not move. All right, Elred, what are you doing? He's not here. Magni.
I guess just going out of his room in the morning, and if he knows about the funeral, then he's probably just gonna stand by and wait for them to all go to the funeral. Maybe sit at a table.
All right.
Wait, Trevor.
There is Trevor at the far end of the bar.
Meta, I sent you my plan.
Yep. Yeah, I'll let that happen, but you'll need to roll a blend of Arcana and History. So you'll just take your bonus for those two and average them out, and that'll be your roll.
You want those right now or at the funeral?
At the funeral. All right. So what are you guys doing in the morning here?
Ikarath would wake up before everybody else because he does the half sleep thing, and so he'd be actively waiting. And as people come downstairs, he'd be like, "Hey, as soon as everybody's
Also,
awake
you
and
see
ready, I'd like to have
Trevor
it."
over here.
Do I know who Trevor is? Because I don't think I know who Trevor is. I think I've interacted with him.
I don't think many people in this party has interacted with him.
Well, you guys interacted with him on the
Yeah, we
goats.
with him on the road. I still have his
No, and you guys, yeah, and you met him at the passage by Watoon.
I still have his
You guys were the first party to meet him, actually.
I still have his whatchamacallit, the token that makes the 50-foot sphere of magical darkness.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely interacted.
Okay.
This part is you guys created Trevor Marin. He has grown
Yeah,
a lot
Elizabeth.
since then, but you created him.
Elizabeth knows him from whatchamacallit, from the elections, because she was in the area when the elections was going on.
There you go, that too. Ikarath, because I think Ikarath was conscious at that point by Watoon, right?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but
you
either way,
remember
Igrath is in a very
vampires?
somber mood.
Do you remember vampires?
No,
Oh
I think I
yeah.
missed that week.
Oh yeah, yeah. You did miss that week, and they just told you that they were night ducks. um.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Go ahead. You don't know anything about Trevor.
So Igrath would just be waiting at the bottom of the stairs for everybody, and as they come down, he'd just very quietly be like, "Hey, we're gonna have a ceremony for Jordy here as soon as everybody's awake. Is that okay?"
So I walk down, get the message, I nod. I sit down at the bar.
And what will it be for you this morning?
Something edible. Anything will do.
He hands you a foot-long, 4-inch thick bratwurst on a plate.
And how much will this be?
2 silver.
Or is it? Okay, I pay up.
All right. Who's next? Who's here? Magni, Thalric, Elrid.
Well, I'll make my way downstairs and just make my way quietly, like just stand with Igrath if he's like gathering people together.
All 3 of the batteries descend the stairs at the same time.
Not be so racist, man. We're not batteries.
To the Church of Nova Stayan were batteries.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna ask Orlon what's on the menu for breakfast today.
Sausage.
Oh, you got actual meat.
You can call it that.
Alfred will order himself some sausage.
All right. Foot long, 3-inch thick,
Yep, that sounds good.
steaming hot.
How much?
2 silver.
Okay.
All right. So Igrath, are you gathering them all around to go?
Yeah, and he would definitely ask if anybody wants to help him carry the body, because it's heavy and it's a walk outside the city.
No volunteers? Thalric?
I'll volunteer.
Alfred will go and help.
All right. There's just one little Charlie Brown tree by a stream over here.
Fuck, I don't actually have any plants on me.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Yeah, but those aren't plants. I'm talking about something like a bush or a flower. Would there have been an herbalist shop anywhere that we can retcon very briefly that Ikrath went and literally bought any sort of flower or seeds from? Or is that not really the style of this city?
You could get a single rose bush seed for 300 gold.
Oh,
All right.
I don't know how many episodes you've been here for, but the economy is fucked.
Yeah, but this is kind of important because...
Yeah.
So I just took 300 gold out of my inventory. And so Ikrath would lead everybody out to the gravesite down there at the bottom right. And he's surprisingly...
Does anyone know that it cost you 300 gold?
I doubt it because this would have been this morning before anybody got up.
Oh, okay.
Ikrath would lead our short little procession out to the single tree down there by the river, and where there is a pre-dug grave and like a couple of twigs from this tree and like a leaf. And he would just very, very briefly explain that with high elves, there's are several different ways that they're buried when they're at home, but since we're in the dwarven homeland, it's not really considered home. So one of the wartime burials that they do is basically you put a body in, you dig a grave and you fill it with as much organic material like loam from the woods, just, you know, leaves and twigs and stuff like that as you can, which granted not much here. But then as nature breaks down his body, and at this point, Ikrath would unwrap him from the sheets, and he'd be all nice and clean, and wearing his clothes. Not his armor or any of his items, just his normal everyday clothes. Preferably a spare sheet that doesn't have a whole bunch of arrow and blood on it. But he would ask you guys to plop him in the grave. And then he would conduct just a very short ritual in Elvish, and then explain that ritual will kind of prepare his body to be broken down, and the magical essence of Jordy be easily absorbed through something that they plant, something that we plant in the grave. And he'd take the rose seed out, and he would put it in like right in between, right in the center of his chest. Of Jordy's chest, and he would explain that it's supposed to go between your eyes, but that's not really going to be possible since Jordy doesn't have a head, and just kind of gloss over that part of it.
Roll whatever a cleric spellcasting stat would be.
Oh, don't do that. That's wisdom.
Oh no.
Ikrath is going off of, this is strictly history and arcana that he's aware of.
Yeah, no, this is something else.
I'll just fucking roll straight wisdom unless you, unless I can roll religion. That's intelligence.
Yeah, religion would work. But you got a +4 for Magni. You feel a compulsion to include the bag in your ritual. Not a
bag.
Compulsion, like a tug at the back of your mind.
Like my magical bag of partying?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to be happy about that, but he's going to he's going to take it off, and everybody is aware of how much that means to Ikrath, and he says it's traditional that you leave something of personal value with departed.
Not what that meant. I mean, you can take it that way if you want to, but
that's what you said. You said to leave the bag.
Use the bag.
Oh yeah, he was going to do that once the body was in there.
Yeah.
And like everybody had buried it. So yeah. Before we cover the body, Ikrath would be like, if you're gonna say something, this is the time to do it.
Varric is gonna just say a small thing about it. How it's been a long road, and he is very distraught that this has come the way that it has, but that he will go forward with making sure that Cormal is taken care of, and if possible, he will do what he can to see about bringing Jordy back.
All right, Magni or Elred or Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is a bit back. Like, she's still visible and can hear everything, but she's further back because she didn't know him as much.
Mm-hmm. All right, Magni?
Magni also did not know him very long, so he's just kind of like bowing his head, holding his sword in his hands, very formal, guardish looking.
Who's going to explain this to Alvin? Also, Elred, your turn.
So Elred's gonna be like with his head down, eyes closed, and he's gonna be saying like a prayer in his head. Yeah.
All right, Ikrath.
He's a good bloke. He was. And with that, he would take a handful of dirt and throw it on the body and just kind of look at everybody else like, please do the same.
Does everybody throw dirt?
Yeah.
Yes.
A quick
And then
perception
Ikrath would-
proceeds. Go ahead.
Krath would shove the rest of the dirt on it, and that's when he would be like, well, there's always one way that every culture can always get over the death of a friend and a comrade in arms, and that's to remember them in the best way possible. And he goes for his bag.
You pull out a brilliantly glowing seed.
This is a little bit awkward. Hold on just a minute. And he takes his staff out and he stabs it like all the way into the fresh dirt until it gets like down to where Jordy's body would be, and then he drops the seed in it and he covers up the grave.
All right, and it starts to grow a rose bush, but it starts to grow it around the tree, and it just like unnaturally grows quickly and sprouts roses, and they start twisting into different shapes, and you can start to see a picture.
I'll help it along.
Akrath would see you starting to just be like, no, let it run its course. This is beyond us.
And it grows a bunch of roses, and you can see kind of like an arch form against it, and it's a little bit difficult to see from how far you are away, but there's some kind of picture formed in the vines and the bushes, branches.
Swear to God, if that's Jordy's face, I'm gonna fucking find that bastard when I die. I'm gonna tell him he's a awfully pretentious prick. If it's not, God rest his soul. But like, geez, man.
Wait, oh, wouldn't the picture be more clear if we're further away? That's
It's early in the
typically
morning. The shade is a problem.
how. Okay. Because typically in anamorphic projection, you have to be further away to see it.
Either way, somebody look carefully.
Can we
Looking at
roll
it.
investigation or
No,
perception
you just
or
have to
whatever?
get a little closer, and you're fine.
Krath moves in.
Okay, anybody else moving in, or people staying back?
Everyone proceeds to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
So anybody who comes in closer to the tree sees it's a picture of Jordy standing with his hand on his forehead, with his head half cocked down. It almost looks like he's shaking his head. And you can see what looks like Doro with a bottle of beer talking towards him.
Oh my
Just a
God.
little scene from the afterlife. And as Goji's walking up, he slips and falls because he made a dex save and got a nat 1 for some reason.
Matt asked everyone to make a dex save.
Oh,
No,
he was
it
being
was a joke.
facetious.
Oh, dang it.
As everyone was gathering around the tree.
Wait. Is that your third nap one in a row?
Yeah.
See, I still have disadvantage because I haven't gotten rid of my other exhaustion.
Holy shit.
Just now I'm at level 3.
That is like unruly impressive.
It is. It is. All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Did he have any family?
Not that I was aware of.
Alvin. He's got Alvin. We'll have to tell Alvin at
I
some
mean,
point.
yeah. A lot of relatives, not that I knew of, but for, well, friends and all that, that was me, Alvin, Cornwall. I think the only one that's not here to know is Alvin, so we'll have to tell him at some point.
Well, I mean, most of Party 3 knew him too.
That's true.
Cyrus, Rosalind, Wes, Callian. Callian and Cairo, I don't think do, though.
Oh, Noxus has been forgotten. Cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Naxus too back there.
Oh, plus Voltaire.
Oh, yeah, Voltaire knows him too.
Yeah.
Veltaire was like one of the OGs from that party, right?
Does Kraylin know him? Now I'm looking at party 2, which is the Safe Halls crew. Does Kraylin know him?
Kraylin would not.
Kraylin does not know him.
Kraylin wasn't there.
Unless they've collaborated on anything, because Kraylin came from Safe Halls in his backstory. Alright, so continue.
If there's a rose that's not part of the picture, Ikrath would pluck the rose.
There is. There's many. It basically grew over this dead tree. Oh, basically dead tree, and now it's just a giant tree-shaped rose bush.
Who gave Valred cocaine?
Someone did.
Ikrath.
It's Jordy's ghost being passed on.
There you go. So what are you guys choosing to do at this point?
After the ceremony's all done, once the party starts to go back, Tharok is gonna go back into town and he's gonna make his way to the Temple of Morden.
Ikrath would follow.
Alright.
Yeah, Elred's going to the temple as well. Oh, is this dumb bitch still there?
Yeah, she kind of works here.
Fuck.
There we go.
Yeah, I know.
Elred would be fixing to chop someone's head off.
Tharok isn't there for any kind of violence or anything like that. He's just gonna go in and he's gonna try to find the main statue of Morden and go to his
Either one of those, depending on if you're more spiritual and magical or more warrior-y.
statue in the middle then.
That one is prayed to that didn't exist before you were here. But it has inscriptions that it's for high priests, priestesses, kings, and other royalty only.
Tharok is he's just gonna
It's made of
side.
solid gold.
Yeah, he's gonna side heavily at that one. Or at least for this case, he's gonna go to the more spiritual one.
Alright. I see you destroyed the mines.
Who is she saying that to?
You.
I didn't.
To Thalrak or to like both
The
of us?
Thalrak.
I didn't do a thing to the mines.
So you're going to the mines they got some bad shit in there, but you can get in. And as you leave, lava boils up and covers everything after a giant earthquake.
Elred is gonna look at her and tell her to shut up before he shoves her staff down her throat.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oof.
Tharok isn't gonna fight on this one. His existential crisis right now, he just doesn't want to fight.
I'm just in the initiative order because I was told to.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll, but as of right now, Tharok has no intention of fighting. He's
Whoever's in, whoever followed him to the priest place.
Ikrath would have followed, but I don't think he would have gone inside this room
Okay.
necessarily. He'd be hanging out in the foyer, but he would be watching, so he'd see if they start fighting.
Okay, so
Elizabeth is near the exit door, just hanging or leaning on the wall.
okay, which one are you? You're this one. Turns around, approaches Elred. Raises her hammer, which glows white hot, and swings it down at you. 16.
AC 16.
Then it hits as it smashes into your armor and deals 6 bludgeoning damage and 3 radiant damage. as a hammer bashes into your shoulder guard. Ikarath, you heard a loud clanging noise like a hammer hitting plate mail, I assume.
Yeah, and he'd turn around and he'd see that chick just attacked his buddy. And Ikarath is not quite as reverent as the dwarves in the party for this, and so he's gonna fucking throw hands. He will cast a level 1 magic missile on her. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, she is rocketed by 12 damage worth of magic missiles as they hit and bounce off of her golden plate mail as she's rocked back a few steps and places her hand on the statues.
I don't think you guys have ever seen Ikarath cast magic missile before. Basically he shuffles out a special deck of cards and he one-handed flips them with his thumb out.
Yeah, I remember
that's
like
cool.
session 2.
Oh yeah, no, Meta, I know you have. But,
No. I mean, no, that was more of a like, oh, I remember session 2 thinking back fondly on the old days.
Yeah, no, this is his dick cutting off move. So,
Unfortunately,
do it
she
for his
doesn't
turn.
have a dick to cut off.
Oh, you have to add Elrid.
Oh god, I always forget.
4.14.
Well, I mean, at least you're on the bottom.
Yeah.
Ikarath is also not going to really stick his head in. He's going to stay like in the doorway, kind of peering around it, in case anybody decides to throw stuff at him. That'll do it for his turn.
All right, 1 second. Ikarath, make a Constitution saving throw.
It doesn't sound like fun. I'd prefer not to. Oh, never mind.
Oh boy. Okay, so you're gonna take half of this.
Is it a spell?
It. I guess if it's a cleric spell, it's a cleric thing, a spell.
Because Ikarath is specifically watching for anybody to cast spells, because he knows that these are a bunch of religious people. So if it's a cleric spell being cast on him, he would have had his reaction ready.
Make an ability check using your spell casting ability, which equals this plus this 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, roll.
Make an ability check of your spellcasting ability. That is so just a flat intelligence
Yeah,
check.
if that's your skill. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh
Yeah.
no, you do not counterspell it.
He tried. That's what's important.
That's true.
He's never done it before, so it's the first time he actually had a chance to use it in combat.
Wow, that's a
He
high
just
level
flubbed
spell
it.
she's casting then.
So take half of 47 damage as a virulent disease courses its way through your veins.
Ikarath burps, and it sounds like a fart.
Okay, that's your hit point maximum is reduced by 1 hour by that much. So your new maximum is half of 47. Well, your thing minus half of 47, so that would be
24.
No, I
24.
fucking-
So 40.
I did it wrong. I didn't do minus 24. I just put 24.
So you're
There we
at.
So my new HP max is 17.
Okay. Yeah, that's your new max for right now. I'm gonna go put it in your green bubble just so we remember.
Thank you.
All right, and she just points out her staff and yells, "You'll pay for that!" And just she harms you quite a bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's Magni's turn. You just saw that. Ikarath is wait. Oh shit! You also need to make a shock check.
For that, I would assume so.
Yes. Oh.
Plus
oh.
4.
What's the DC though for a shock check?
It's half damage
12.
taken.
So if you took 24 damage, you have to roll a 12. Okay, so yeah, you don't save that. You are
He has a
unconscious.
plus
plus
4,
four
he's
from
13.
I have a
Oh.
plus 4 from Magnum. I have a
Just
plus 4
barely
from Magnum.
succeeds.
Barely fine.
You're barely fine. You just barely. Your knees go weak. Your arms go heavy. Your palms are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
And it's Magni's turn.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I guess Magni's going to cast invisibility on himself.
All right. You are invisible.
And he's gonna waltz on out of there.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I only have half movement speed. He's there. That's gonna... I can't cast another spot. That's gonna end his turn.
Thalrak.
You have 5-foot step. As a bonus.
And then he's there.
Okay. Thalrak. What do you do?
Thalrak is gonna get and he's gonna slowly stand up and turn around and just yell at her to stop being an ignorant a-hole and just leave us be. We didn't do a damn thing to the mines. There was a giant crystal that corrupted my friend and made us kill him. And then it fell into the lava, which caused the lava to rise. We did nothing to trigger it.
She just snarls at you.
The artist is ready in action. He's gonna ready a spell, and if any of the four try to do any kind of attack, he's gonna cast Hold Person on them. And Meta, does those spells of control add to this?
What spells of control?
The gloves of control that you gave me. 'Cause it just says +1 to all control type spells, mostly DM discretion.
What's holding them?
It's the spell.
No,
It's,
but like, is it something in their mind that's holding them, or is it a physical force?
It's legitimately just a spell that just they can't move their body.
I would say it's like a magical physical
Yeah,
force
it's
would be the
magical
best
force,
way
like,
to.
off the mind, I guess.
Like,
What's the save for it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It is
If it's a
14.
wisdom saving throw, then it's their mind.
It's a wisdom saving
Then
throw.
yes,
Yeah.
it would be their mind, so then it would be affected by the controlled gloves.
Well, then, okay, so then I can add that on then.
All right, so are you holding then?
Yeah, I'm holding till one of them makes an attack. As soon as one of them makes an attack,
Silver Shield over here wants to make an attack with a spell.
okay.
1 second, maybe he doesn't.
Even if he's gonna miss, it's gonna be any hostile action, basically.
I think you're muted, Corey.
Yeah,
Motherfucker. Okay, so he comes over and he reaches out and he grabs your shoulder with his hand. And you can see tendrils of blackness come out from his hand and go into your veins.
Hold So as soon as he tries to step towards me, I'm casting whole person.
Oh yeah.
If
you can
that-
try that.
That's him to do his thing, then I'm absolutely casting it on him and on Priestess Slip Pretty Hammer.
Okay.
So they both have to make wisdom saving throws and beat 15.
This one, Shield Guy does not. Pretty Hammer does.
Good.
And yes, he's held, but right next to you because you waited till he cast something.
That's fine. He's held for a solid minute at the moment.
All right.
Did- Did we see the black stuff, or
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
It might
so,
happen now. Probably not though. It probably misses grabbing onto you. With a 12.
That's fine. Like, oh, now the other one's moving in to grab me.
Yeah, it's a 12 miss.
Yeah, 12 misses.
All right, as he reaches out to grab you and misses, and then it's Elred's turn.
oh, on the wrong one. Howard's gonna step towards Pretty Hammer, and
Not the guy who just hit you?
Yeah, somebody just fucked you up, dude.
yeah, I guess I'd hit this person with my great axe.
All right. You hit
Oh, 18.
for 18 damage. As you cut away an entire pauldron off of her, and you leave a bloody mark behind as blood drips down her arm.
And then I swing a second time.
Yep. You hit.
17.
17 damage as she drops briefly to one knee before standing up as you cut into a line across her chest and runs through some of the chainmail.
Alright, fuck it. Axe and surge. And
Hmm.
I swing a third time.
Uh-huh.
Did he go? Oh, there it goes.
You hit.
Hit a 15.
As you decapitate the dwarf and blood spills everywhere. And High
Okay,
Priestess
and then-
Slip Pretty Hammer screams.
And then I take a step, and would I get flanking here? Because opposite to Ikrath, who she just cast at?
No, they have to be within melee range.
Oh, okay. So then I swing my last hit at Lippy.
You miss.
Oh.
Your axe clangs off the golden statue. Elizabeth.
What's going on in there? I'm hearing a lot of noise.
Ikrath just turns to you and he looks deathly pale and he goes, pain. Lots of pain. Bad dwarves.
Okay, as she walks up to take a look. Sees a decapitated dwarf and like, nope, staying out of this. Walk back and I'm gonna hold my action.
All right. She's dead, so it's Ikrath's turn.
Ikrath is super unhappy with how that just went. So how far away am I? Would be good, but I don't want to do that. I think Ikrath is going to aim at the High Priestess. And he's going to cast Chromatic Orb at second level at her, and it will be a lightning. Actually, no, it'll be cold, because that's what he's been using recently. So he casts a Chromatic Orb of cold at her.
All right.
chances?
Sorry, I'm just setting things up. 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses. Skitters
Okay,
off
and
with
then
the hammer, the golden hammer.
Ikrath would then duck just out of sight, so that way she can't
Okay.
fucking target him with spells anymore, and just wheeze.
High Priestess Slip Pretty Hammer raises her mace, and it glows bright orange, and then slams it into the ground. And right in front of her, a pool of lava comes into being. And you can see it start to glow and pulse. And this thing rises out of it. And it is now Magni's turn.
Magni's gonna just take a nice little look and decide that he needs to slowly but surely make its way into here. And he's gonna 5-foot step, so that'll put him behind that pillar.
All right.
And that's gonna end his turn.
All right. Thalrak.
Thalrak is gonna swing at the one that just tried to hit him. He's gonna swing his warhammer two-handed. This is a 14 hit.
Yep.
Okay, 14 does hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give me that 12 for once. The two-handed does more damage.
12 damage as you smash into him across the face with the hammer.
And that's my turn.
All right. And this one has to make a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, and Meta, that's also radiant damage now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if that gets doubled.
Nope.
Okay.
It does not make its wisdom save. But it can't move at all, right? Even cast spells?
No, it's legitimately held for a solid minute. So
All
it can't
right.
do anything.
15 to hit then for the other one?
15 does not hit.
Okay. Then it's Elrod's turn.
Okay, Elrod's gonna swing with his great axe at the priest.
All right. Oh, wait.
Me.
Shit. No, that wouldn't be flanking. Okay, you hit. And 14 slashing damage as you cut across one of her leg guards.
And then he's gonna quickly swing again.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
No, it's not.
You can reroll both of them.
There you go.
23.
23 damage. You shear off her leg armor as it rips away, leaving a bloody trail of torn metal.
That's that.
All right, Elizabeth.
At the end of his turn before my turn, I'm going to use my saved up action to summon Ifrit.
Okay.
And then on my turn, I'm going to peek in again.
Mm-hmm.
Realize that the big thingy from the mine is there. Walk in. Ifrit's going to follow.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 3. Targeting these two, split in half. So
Okay.
2 and 2.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
There
One
you
crit
go.
each. First 2 is for the top guy, the second 2 is for the
Okay.
bottom guy. I'm assuming they hit.
Yeah.
So the first guy takes that much damage. 7 or 23 plus 14, 20, 43 damage. Fire.
Oh. And he dead. Just scorched and burnt up into nothingness.
And the other guy takes 18, 19, 20, 21, 31 fire damage.
Still alive, however, but very, very burnt and charred, and the clothes are singed.
And then Ifrit is going to... I'm going to use my bonus action to do this. Attack.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes!
and
What are you
For
hitting?
8 fire damage.
To what? Him? Okay, 8 fire damage. 8 fire damage as it scorches him even more.
I don't know if the bonus applies to him or not. It might. Hold on.
uh-oh.
Ikarath, they point at you, and they say throw down your weapons and come with us.
Ikarath gestures
Okay,
to
it's
his
whenever
hands.
I cast the spell, so no.
He's
it
not
doesn't.
really holding
Okay.
any traditional weapon, so he'd drop his staff of snakes.
Alright. This one's gonna try and tie you up. Are you going to resist or allow it?
I want to pull the trick of when people tie you up, you like flex just right, so that way as soon as you're untied, or as soon as they stop paying attention, you can just slip out of it. Which is something Ikarath's backstory would definitely have him doing.
Sleight of hand -1.
Sleight of hand, because Ikarath is also, he's wheezing hard. So like, if they're not looking in here when they just come around the corner, they just see an elf wheezing there, and like I get trying to arrest him, but he hasn't actually done anything aggressive that they've seen. So the fact that he's oh!
Yeah, you're able to do that. And she has you off in the corner over here. And Ikarath. Lightning bolt.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's just perfect.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck this temple. It's the...
Remember, we're still in the temple.
Yeah.
But not in this part. So yeah, Ikarath can hit all of these people except the person right there next to him. He's going to fake a sneeze, but since he's holding on to it, since he's got his deck of cards in his pocket, he's going to use that as his spellcasting focus as opposed to his staff. He is going to cast Shatter at level 3 on the ceiling level right above these guys. How tall is the ceiling in here?
Like 6 foot.
Oh yeah, then he'd fucking he'd cast it like on the ceiling, so it'll affect all of them, but it'll also blow a big hole in the roof, hopefully.
Okay.
And since he's sneezing as he does it, he's hoping that nobody will realize immediately that it was him and try to decapitate him. He's got decapitation on his mind right now since Jordy.
Okay, they all take 18 damage. They are all, however, still standing. There is
22
debris
damage.
and rock. What?
22.
Oh, 22. 22. But they manage to stand resolutely standing as a bunch of debris and a hole is blown in the wall right here. That's all open now.
And yeah, Ikarath will just pretend like he was also affected by the spell and be like holding his ears.
Okay. Oh no, I made
Still
somebody
look tied
do
up,
that.
by the way.
What?
How are you holding your ears when you're tied up?
Well, like his hands are tied together, so he's got them up to his face, and he's like reaching his
Yeah.
fingers out to his ears. Or he's got like one ear tucked onto his shoulder, and the hands that are tied together on the other ear, and he's wincing and going, ow, 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 ow.
So High Priestess Slip Pretty Hammer drops to one knee and touches the golden statue. And then everybody make a dex save at disadvantage.
Including me?
Well, everybody in the room, and also these guys.
Wait, is she casting a spell?
Yeah. No, the monster. The big thing is not casting a spell.
Okay.
Damn it, why couldn't that be a nat 1?
Goji, do you still have 3 levels of exhaustion?
Yes.
Then you'd have
Yes,
an
I do.
additional roll there.
1 second then.
Yep.
So we're all making it a disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just roll again then.
That's gonna be another 7.
Okay. So everybody that got below a 16, will take 1 second. Okay. 23 fire damage as this monster rears back. And you can see fire growing in his mouth, and then he launches it at the floor at his feet. It washes over the high priestess, who glows along with the statue in a shell of golden light. This guy dies of fire. These guys die of fire.
Oh,
Lucky
gee,
for me,
everyone.
Ifrit's immune to fire.
Magni's still invisible.
Fire resistance.
Well, wouldn't Magni be line of sight for fire?
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Magni, you would have to. You would. It filled the whole room and even spilled out.
Oh, okay.
I made the Constitution save for my concentration because I
Oh
need to.
yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
everybody
in
take their damage.
Yeah.
How much damage was it?
23.
Yep. 23.
Okay, so half that if it's fire for me is 11.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's going to be done now. Let me do a thing real quick. You can see the High Priestess raise her mace, and then you can see bright yellow hammers flying around, spectral hammers flying around inside of this radius. Everything in it needs, let's see. Your speed will be halved in that area. And when you start your turn, you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you take 3d8 radiant damage. And the spell save is 16. Magni.
Thanks, Meta.
That is awful.
That's
I have
just
a
the
feel-
Spirit Guardians. Everybody has Spirit Guardian in this game. I freaking swear. Except for
I have a
Thyra.
feeling. I have a feeling you saw my little measurement, and
and decide it.
Oh, I did not. I've been going through cleric spells, a whole big long list on some website.
Okay, then. If I move to, like, here, will I be out of the radius?
Yeah, you could be on the very edge, yeah.
Okay,
you
then
still
I'll
started
use
your
the-
turn, so you do need to make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
I don't like your rolls.
I don't either.
I think you're holding the record for most nat ones
10
in
damage
1 session.
from the Spirit Guardians. The hammers beat you over the
Hold
head.
that thought. Hold that thought.
Yep.
Twitch.tv/Meddadog. I swear to God, if you roll another nat one, I'm not saving you ever again.
I think I actually hold the record for most nat ones in a session.
probable.
Way back, still with Voltaire, because he got a ton.
Yeah, he did.
All right, re-roll.
Still with disadvantage?
No,
or
you just re-roll a single die to replace that die.
Okay.
So you take the worst of that in 26. Oh, look, you saved and only
Oh
took...
look!
No, you take half as much.
So 5? Or...
5 damage.
Thank you, Matt. One of these times I gotta open my phone real quick and pay for someone.
I'm saving up again to start saving people again. The last assault of
Meta, you
Hurricane
need to
Dad's
stream
throat.
more.
I need to stream more?
Yes.
I
This Saturday
stream-
we're playing Minecraft.
I could maybe do that. Well, wait, no, I don't know what I have this Saturday, but if I'm free, I might. If you can get a couple of people, if we can get some people to play Minecraft. I'm down to play some that with you guys.
Which
Invite
version of
PG.
Minecraft?
Java probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so Magni, what are you doing?
If you're down, I can invite you to the realm.
I was just making my con saves to see if I remain concentration. I do. And I am going to... I don't really have... Oh, I know what I can do. I am going to use my lay on hands pool. And I'm going to use 15 and heal myself for 15 points.
Please don't die.
I've got lay on hands.
I mean
That's-
everybody in general.
Oh yeah, that too. Don't want to change the little orientation again.
I really don't want to die, especially since I just made this character not too long ago.
Do you have any other actions?
Not really, since it's just Magni.
All right, Thalrak's turn. Make a wisdom save.
Okay. Good wisdom.
Yep, wisdom. You make the save. You only take 6 damage.
Is this fire damage or?
No, it's radiant.
Oh, fun. Alright. Falca's gonna move up then to be like alongside this pretty slip hammer.
You do have flanking.
Alright, he's gonna swing with his warhammer two-handed.
All
And
right.
since he's flanking, that's with advantage. Either way, apparently I'm missing. 'Cause
Oh
God
yeah,
forbid.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. At least it's not the net one. And that's my turn.
All right. As that happens, you see half of this statue disappear. That thing's dead. That thing's dead. Elred's turn.
Okay. Does Elred get flanking?
Yes.
He has to
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw
Oh,
first.
right.
Oh yeah, wisdom
Wisdom
saving
first.
throw.
Thank you.
All right. 15 misses. Oh, sorry. No, that's a saving throw. Saving throw, you missed that. So you take 8 damage. As hammers beat you up and around the head.
Okay, I am going to start with
Oh yeah,
Wind.
and I gotta make a saving throw for concentration. Oh yeah, those drop. So you didn't actually take any. Put your health back.
Oh, what was it?
8.
8. So plus 8.
When did she take damage?
It would have been. It was from the hammers, but the hammers are broken.
Oh. No, I'm saying when did she take damage? Like,
Oh, she took damage from. Oh wait, no, she didn't, cause Thalrak didn't. Sorry, I thought he hit. So you do take that damage. I am not good at this game. Continue.
Oh my, so I do take 8.
Yes.
yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine. Alright, and now I'm going to swing with the Great Axe.
Yep. You hit. Obviously.
Bingo. Or 26.
26 damage. As you can hear a loud exhalation of wind as the oof as this blade of the axe slams into her midsection. She is still
DC
standing,
18 for the
however,
concentration.
and she still holds that up.
And I swing a second time.
Okay. Roll the hit. I mean, roll the damage rather.
Oh,
You get to
what's,
reroll though.
what's the one? Roll.
Yeah, reroll the 1.
Let's roll a d10.
Orid's just
Is it a
angry
D10?
today.
Yep.
Or d whatever.
D12,
D12.
technically.
Oh,
Oh, d12. Sorry.
okay, so 6,
Add,
11,
add
17.
6 to that because you've got your +5 +1, so 12.
Yeah. So
So 23.
23.
23 damage as she drops down to one knee and blood is running out from her stomach as she holds her hand to it. Do you have anything else to do?
Wish I had action surge at this point, but no.
Elizabeth.
You lost concentration.
Oh yeah, concentration is lost. That's dropped.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action Ifrit to over there, and Ifrit is going to Flame Seed.
Hit.
18 to hit. Which takes 8 fire damage.
As you immolate her head, she falls down to the ground dead. And this thing eats the rest of the statue and then disappears into the lava pit. Do you have anything else to do?
Those people are still outside.
Yep.
I would have heard them, so I'm gonna step out and be like,
Oh, hello.
I would recommend surrendering, unless you want to end up like them, as I point to. rest
They
of the
throw down
bodies.
their weapons and they both try and run. What do you guys do? Magni would get... No, Magni's inside. Igarath
Wow.
would get an attack of op. Elizabeth would get an attack of op.
Well, I still have
Igarath
my
would-
action,
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not running until their turn, so...
so they give indications that they want to run, so I'm going to Scorch and Ray them. So 2 each.
Okay.
First two's closer, second two's further.
Okay.
So 16 and 19 for him.
Okay, still alive. And 19, still alive.
No, those are to hit.
Oh, those all hit.
Okay. So the first guy takes 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 16, so 27 fire damage.
He dies immediately. Scorched
And the
death in
second
his own
person
armor.
takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fire damage.
Okay, 11 damage. Ikarath gets an attack of opportunity if Ikarath wants.
Wakerath wants. Grabs his loot out from behind him.
Oh, I love this.
Well, no.
And misses, and she's gonna run this way and goes and runs away. We are now out of combat. And she has run away. One survivor.
I walk up and it's like, I think we should leave town.
In Magni, while invisible, searches for Pretty Hammer's mace.
You do find it. It looks exactly like that. It's mace. It's Karen's mace. And you need to put that you took it off a high priestess slip pretty hammer, and that it's a long golden rod with a small glass, what looks like a crystal section on the bottom that has flowing lava in it, and a small section in the top with twisting gold. I don't know what you call those. Border wire going up before a cap of gold with lava in there as well.
As he picks it up, it turns invisible with him. Also, could you either type that out or something? Because I did not remember all of that off the top of my head.
Gold rod, small chamber of crystal enclosing perpetual lava on bottom, tendril wire around a crystal cylinder on top, lava inside, a gold camp.
Thank you very much.
About
Matt.
4
You're
feet
impossible.
tall. It is Karen's mace, taken off of High Priestess slip pretty hammer. And this is all necessary to be recorded because whenever you go to identify it, I have to remember what the frick it was supposed to do.
Ikarath stumbles to his feet and lurches into the room, and he goes straight for Thalrak, and he goes, One of them got away. Help me out of these ropes, would you? And he like offers his tied up hands to Thalrak.
Thalrak is gonna go and undo the ties.
Well, so here's the thing. Since Ikarath got a fucking nat 20 on his sleight of hand, he has them set up so that you literally just have to touch them and they come loose almost magically. And he's trying to give you a confidence boost right now. So when they just basically fall off when you touch him, he goes.
You can hear the loud sound of drums.
Christ.
Guys, I think we should go.
Yeah.
Does Elred have time to search some of these bodies for anything useful?
You guys find a total of 800 gold. You guys find a mirror polish shield with a golden anvil right in the center that is also mirror polish. And we're gonna call it Giddy Hammer Shield. Whoever is gonna take that needs to write.
I got
down.
the notes down on all this. So
All
we
right.
got the hand. So we got the mace, and then
And
is that the description that you put in the chat? Is that of the mace?
yes,
Okay.
Yeah, Magni took it well.
Okay, Mandy got it. Okay.
maybe it's 2 feet long, or 3, however long a mace is. That's how long. And so you've got that shield. You have a
You said it was Giddy's hammer, right? Or Giddy's shield.
Giddy Hammer shield. And then you also have a golden tiara with a red and orange gem in the center.
Thalrak is taking that in the
Alright.
shield.
and that's High Priestess Slip Pretty Hammer's diadem.
Okay.
That's what you guys
Oh.
find.
That's alright.
As the
We can flip
drums
the
get
gold. We can
louder
flip
and
the
there-
gold later. We need to
It
go.
sounds like there's more drums that are starting up.
We need to go. We can flip the gold later.
Is this place flammable at all?
No,
No.
Rip.
it is not flammable.
Hey, it was worth asking.
Yeah.
Which way is
the exterior is gold and crystal. Up this way. I assume we'll hand wave grabbing Gormal.
Ikarath would wait until everybody's out, and then he, right in the center of the room where the High Priestess was, he would cast Shatter one more time on the roof, trying to cause a bunch of damage.
Yeah, it breaks down some more of the ceiling, and you just see debris scattered everywhere and large chunks of rocks on the ground.
He grins, and he just mutters under his breath. He's like, "That's for me lungs, bitch."
All right, what are you guys doing?
We're at the temple.
Leaving.
Where's the temple?
Well, I guess they're
two.
right next to each other.
We're at the temple, Morden.
Yep.
Wait, which side? This side?
On the. It's number 2.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
two-
but we're on like the main street. Yeah, we come out on the main street. We need to like book it.
I can grab the kid since I can teleport out.
Yep.
Alfred's gonna run up to get the tornado and cart ready.
You can see signal fires lit at each of the guardhouse posts.
We need to lay low.
Roll stealth for everyone.
Oh. Regular.
Yeah, just stealth, regular. I mean, unless you're triple exhausted like some people here.
I'm double, so I'm still.
Double.
It's just disadvantage.
Yeah. And for everyone who rolled, for everyone who rolled,
Magni's invisible, which is why I don't have double disadvantage.
Magni, do you have plate on?
Yeah, but since he's invisible,
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage on stealth checks. But then I have the exhaustion.
Everybody who rolls below a 15 roll luck.
Oh no. Oh, that was supposed to be normal. So I guess the 8.
You now have 14 guards chasing you from this direction. What do you choose to do?
From what direction? From the
This
center?
direction.
Oh.
Elred is going to grab Trevor's mark that he grabbed from Jordy's body
Mm-hmm.
and activate it.
Okay.
Oh, you're activating the thing from.
The magical darkness appears.
Alright, booking it.
All right. So yeah, you guys can continue out this way if you want.
Oh yeah, Thorek is gonna just book it as far as he can.
Just as a hypothetical question, what does the security around the palace look like?
Oh, it is high.
How thick are the walls?
Pretty thick, like probably like 8 feet, 10 feet.
Oh. I pick up Cornwall.
All right.
And I try to get into a position where I can use Ifrit to get past the wall.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that.
There's stairs there, it looks like. Is that stairs?
There are, but there's a guard tower right there. Elrid, you guys still have 14 guards are now about here.
I
And
take Cormal
Ikarath,
to
roll
the,
luck.
Again?
Yes.
I take Cormal to the tree, by the way.
Okay. There are 2 guards running down the street this way, but they have not seen you yet, Ikarath.
I was just following Valrak. I was just
Okay.
slow on moving my token. But
Yeah, I'm down here. I'm basically running from the gate that we came in from.
sorry.
The gate is open as they look over and they start to go to close it.
Alright, booking it, like, just straight up.
As Elred's going through here, he's going to grab his crossbow and light a bolt on fire and launch it into a wood building behind them.
Okay.
Ikarath, seeing that, would also cast Burning Hands on a wide swath of things as he runs by.
They look distracted for a moment, and they start beating the drums in a different pattern real quick. What are you guys doing?
We're using this opportunity to get out of Dodge.
Yep, just going out of the gate. Straight up, leaving the gate.
All right, everybody is out.
Bagney.
When we get to about here on the road, is anybody following us?
You can see people starting to gather at the gates, but nobody's come out after you yet.
We need to go now.
Let's keep running.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah. That seems like a good idea.
Elred reaches into his bag and shows Ikarath a yellow mushroom from the dwarf cave and says, "This is yours if you just keep running with us."
Oh, fuck
So
yeah.
you reach-
Ikarath eats it! He
Oh my
did not understand what was being offered there.
Okay, what was just given?
So in the dwarf cave, there is the mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
I gave him a yellow one.
A yellow. Is that what I called it?
Yeah, you called the yellow, red, and purple or magenta.
All
and
right.
I gave him a yellow one.
Ikarath, you need to make a Constitution saving throw every minute. If you get below a 10, you puke. And the world is spinning perpetually.
So Ikarath is like fucked up.
Like it's like tunnel spinning, like you know, like those like haunted house things where it's got like a big like tube you walk through and it's like lighting and it's all spinning. Think the world spinning as a horizontal cylinder.
Like you've gone from sober to drinking 60 ounces of vodka in a split second.
Okay.
And as Ikarath is running now, he's going.
You come up to the banks of the river, and you see Trevor standing there. Bottom of the map. Everybody place your tokens.
Elred's gonna go up and say, "Oh, hello, Trevor, our good friend."
In a bit of trouble in the Citadel, are you?
You could say that again.
Can you get
That's better. Go ahead.
Can you get us out of here?
I most certainly can. Anything for... We'd call each other friends, wouldn't we?
Of course we would.
He's kind of waiting for everyone to agree.
I know.
I guess.
Is that one all right over there?
He's fine. He just I just gave him a magic mushroom to make sure that he cooperated in our escape.
I think I can help with that. And he walks over unless anybody stops him and touches Ikarath on the shoulder. And you see a quick flash of yellow and black light kind of seep into his shoulder from his hand. And Ikarath, all of the effects of that drug are worn off. However, you need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. You did pretty okay.
Yeah, 5. How do you not have a negative wisdom save?
Because I have wizards have proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
Oh, nice. So 5, all said and done. All right. So the color of you are completely sober, but the color of everything shifts like a like Hypnotoad from Futurama. Everything is under that effect. But you
Gotcha.
you do love Trevor. You feel strongly he's a good guy. Well, you don't
Ikarath
necessarily
gives
love him,
him
but you
kind of
think he's a good guy. You'd want to be friends
Ikarath
with
gives
this
him a
guy.
sad look, and he's like, people keep fucking giving me drugs and then taking away the effects of the drugs. And you're the first bloke who's been like halfway decent and been like, not that drug, have a different one. It's better this way, and I appreciate it. So, and he doffs his very fancy cap to him.
He nods at you and says, "You have a great sense of style. That hat, impeccable."
Of course it is. It was given to me by fish. Wait.
Well, this is all good and friendly, but I think we ought to get on the ferry
Yeah, you can see him starting to mill out of the fortress.
ASAP.
Are we going south or west? The river goes west out to the sea. Are we going
South.
south? or west?
We'll take you back to my castle. I'll be able to bring you wherever you need to go almost. Where are you headed?
Thalrak?
To the window, to the wall. That's where we're headed. Don't worry about it.
So, what we'll do is we will arrive back at his castle, or keep, whatever you call that. And we will start there at the beginning of next session. So that was a different way of things going than I imagined today.
I thought you had planned for that in the way that you were being so mean with that one priestess.
No, she's just a bitch. What? I mean,
Was.
yeah, it was a bitch.
Was a bitch.
Was a bitch. No, like characters are just characters. There's no necessary plan of how. Like, I'm not like you're gonna do XYZ thing. It's literally all of the characters are reacting to what you've done, and the world around is reacting to what you've done, and that's how the story is created because the characters, the NPCs, have their own backstories and lives, and they react to, and that is how she was reacting to you guys doing what you did.
Yeah, at this rate, we're going to be branded criminals across the world.
Yeah, are you sure you're the good
Congratulations,
guys?
Well,
Like
They
to point
were
out that
all
I have
completely
never
corrupted.
tried to be the good guy.
That's
As
true.
far as I'm concerned, Magni was never there because all the people that saw him aren't breathing anymore.
That's true.
that is true.
That is true.
Yeah, no one saw Elred.
So, thanks everyone so much for
So
watching.
they're gonna assume that Ikarath just fucked up an entire temple's worth of people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cause she's they only saw her. They didn't see anybody else, or they only saw that one guard that got away. Only saw Ikarath.
No,
And anybody smart enough to be like
and
Ikarath was
Elizabeth.
hanging.
And Elizabeth.
There are 2 guards that got away. Oh no, she didn't
No.
see Elizabeth.
Yep.
Elizabeth wasn't actively helping though at that point.
Yeah,
was
no,
she?
Elizabeth attacked.
Yeah,
At the
Elizabeth
end,
killed
die.
the last
Yep.
guard as the one was running away.
All right, yeah, fair enough. So the two
I tried to
non-dwarves in the
prevent
party
them
are
from
going.
getting away.
Well, even okay at that point though, even if they had seen the three of you guys, they would assume that the elf
However,
and the halfling
Thalrak-
fucked up the dwarven sacred temple.
However, Thalrak has been tied in.
Yeah,
Thalrak, do you want to know why you've been? Can you guess why you've been tied in?
because I took the thing.
No,
Oh.
because somebody had been spreading rumors about you and saying and accusing you of doing just the most atrocious things that you may have met at some point. Do you remember anybody you may have met at any point in your life that would have done that?
Spreading rumors?
And you traveling with that group has now made the dwarven higher up people take that as true. Can you think of anybody who would have done that?
Oh. No. The name's eluding me right now.
Look on the map.
Oh, Pete. Really? Peachtree? Why? Why?
I don't remember Petrie.
You were not there for Petrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Dang it.
experience. Let's give you experience before we turn off the Twitch stream for once. 720.
Also, if you want to do it beforehand, Ikrath does have Identify, so he can cast Identify on those objects we got.
Oh yeah, let's do that right now. What are they?
Oh,
the
we have to
shield,
divide.
the shield for sure. The mace, and probably see if the
Round, yeah.
see if the headpiece has anything for it.
All right. So what's the headpiece called?
It was just Pretty Hammer's tiara
Diadem.
with the red gem in the middle.
That gives you immunity to heat exhaustion.
Ooh.
Okay.
Then there was the shield.
Yep.
The shield allows you to reflect one spell, but it does take 2 long rests to recharge it.
And then the mace.
Actually, that's really strong. That's 1 a week. But once
So like
per
once
week.
per session.
Once per week.
No, once per
in-game time.
week, like in-game week time.
Yeah.
So it's once every 7 long rests, basically.
Aside from that, it's just your normal small shield +1. So you can find that stat.
Shield
block.
gives +2.
Yeah, it's +1 on top of small shield. Like,
It's
So
magic.
it's a +3 then.
yeah, if it's normally a +2 for a small shield,
Okay.
it's just a +1 additional.
Okay, gotcha.
And then once per week, you can reflect a single spell. The spell has to be 4th level or below, however.
And then there is the mace.
The mace, upon reaching level that would allow you to cast this, what would allow you to cast a 6th level cleric spell?
Agni doesn't get level 6, so
But like, what would you get? Like, what level would you be?
For a caster who's able to get level 6 spells, they would need to be 11th level.
Okay.
Long way.
But for
Really
half
far away.
casters, they don't get any 6th level spell slots.
It allows you to cast. You said it was 11th level. Level 11 spellcaster
For
Full
spell
caster, yeah.
casters,
for a full caster. It allows you to cast planar ally at 9th level instead of 11th. Once per week.
So 9th level instead of 6th.
Huh?
Is what you're saying. He said 11.
Yeah, so 11 is the level you would normally have to be.
To cast a 6th level spell.
Yes. So instead, you have to be level 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Okay. That makes more sense.
And
Yeah.
you can use it once per week while wielding this thing. Other than that,
So
it's
that's
in
a
normal
hold
range.
on to it or sell it somewhere. Get him.
Yeah.
We're still what, level 6?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
3 levels away.
But you're
Oh,
also
God.
coming into the climax of season 1, so
Oh god, and she probably summoned the thing down in the mines.
What's that?
I'm just saying with the mace. Did she cast that thing in the mines? The planar ally.
who knows?
Corey knows.
So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, people on Twitch. We've got more D&D tomorrow with Party 1 with like crickets that are like centipedes, and they're also like regurgitating more of their foul horror spawn. So we'll see how that goes. Have a great rest of your day.